The fast food industry is facing a tough time in 2024 as the pandemic, the recession, the competition, and the changing consumer preferences are taking a toll on the sales and profits of many chains. Some of the most iconic and popular fast food brands are struggling to survive and closing down hundreds of restaurants nationwide. Some of them may even go bankrupt and disappear from the market altogether. Fast food chains have long been integral to American life, ingrained in the cultural fabric and extending their influence worldwide. However, despite their popularity and entrenched positions in the market, the fast food landscape is not immune to shifts, challenges, and, at times, closures. Let's take a closer look at some of the fast food chains that are currently shutting down and examine the factors contributing to their closures and the broader implications for the industry. 1. Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake is a diner-style chain that is known for its steak burgers, its milkshakes, and its table service. The chain was once a popular and profitable brand with more than 600 locations in the US and abroad. However, the chain has been struggling to adapt to the changing consumer tastes and the competitive landscape for years, as consumers are favoring faster and fresher options. Steak and Shake has also faced operational and financial issues such as slow service, high labor costs, low customer satisfaction, and declining sales and profits. According to Restaurant Business, Steak and Shake's annual sales declined by 26.1% in 2023, and its average unit volume dropped by 23.4%. The chain has closed more than 300 restaurants since 2018, with more than 200 closures in 2023 alone. The chain is now trying to convert its restaurants to a franchise model, but it may not be enough to save the brand. Another chain facing the same issue is Outback Steakhouse. While still ambitious in its expansion plans, Outback Steakhouse bid farewell to several locations, including one in Massachusetts. Despite closures, the chain remains focused on growth, aiming to open 75 to 100 additional locations across the United States. 2. Soup Plantation Sweet Tomatoes. Known for their buffet-style offerings and community-centric approach, Soup Plantation and Sweet Tomatoes were more than just places to dine. They were cherished community hubs. However, the devastating impact of the COVID-19 pandemic dealt a severe blow to these establishments, leading to the closure of all 100 or so locations and the parent company, Garden Fresh Restaurants, filing for bankruptcy. 3. Quiznos. Quiznos is a sandwich chain known for its toasted subs, soups, and salads. The chain was once a major competitor to Subway, with more than 5,000 locations in the US and abroad. However, the chain has suffered from a decline in sales and a rise in debt for more than a decade as consumers opt for cheaper and healthier alternatives. Quiznos has also faced legal disputes and lawsuits from its franchisees, who accused the company of charging excessive fees, providing poor support, and engaging in unfair practices. It was reported that Quiznos's annual sales declined by 23.6% in 2023, and its average unit volume dropped by 18.9%. The chain has closed more than 4,000 restaurants since 2007, with more than 300 closures in 2023 alone. The chain is now under new ownership and management. 4. Bravo Brio. The Italian restaurant chains Bravo Cucina Italiana and Brio Tuscan Grill, operated by Bravo Mario, faced challenges worsened by rising food costs and the pandemic. With sales plummeting and numerous closures, including 10 restaurants in 2021 and an additional 71 locations amid state-imposed restrictions, the company had no choice but to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. Like Bravo, Red Lobster has faced its share of challenges, with multiple closures signaling rough times ahead. Despite assurances from its owner, the closures raise concerns about the chain's future trajectory. 5. KFC. KFC is one of the world's largest and oldest fast food chains, famous for its fried chicken and secret recipe of 11 herbs and spices. However, the chain has been losing its appeal and market share recently as consumers are shifting to healthier and more diverse options. KFC has also faced increasing competition from other chicken chains, such as Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, and Raising Cane's. According to reports, KFC's annual sales declined by 1.1% in 2023, and its average unit volume dropped by 2.5%. The chain has shut down almost 70 restaurants since 2020, with 35 closures happening in the past 12 months. The most shocking move was the exit of KFC from Louisiana, where it shut down all of its 7 remaining locations without notice. The company did not explain the reason for the closures, but analysts speculated that it was due to underperformance and lack of profitability. 6. Subway. Subway is the world's largest fast food chain, with over 40,000 locations in over 100 countries. The chain is famous for its customizable sandwiches, salads and wraps, and its slogan, "Eat fresh." However, the chain has been facing a series of challenges and scandals in recent years, such as the decline in the quality and the freshness of its ingredients, the lawsuit over the tuna not being real tuna, the backlash over the use of azodicarbonamide in its bread, and the arrest and conviction of its former spokesman Jared Fogle for child pornography and sex crimes. Subway's annual sales reportedly dropped by 3.6% in 2023, and its average unit volume dropped by 4.3%. The chain has also closed more than 2,000 restaurants since 2018, with more than 1,000 closures happening in 2023 alone. The chain is now trying to reinvent itself with a new menu, logo, app, and marketing campaign, but it may not be enough to stop the bleeding. 7. Krispy Kreme. Despite record sales, Krispy Kreme announced plans to close low-performing stores as part of a strategic move. With a focus on long-term goals and innovative business models, the chain remains optimistic about its growth. However, their situation is nothing compared to that of California Pizza Kitchen, which filed for bankruptcy amid struggles to adapt to changing consumer preferences. Despite the CEO's optimism, the company must successfully navigate debt challenges and unpaid rent to emerge from the setback. 8. Hardee's. Hardee's is a burger chain known for its thick and juicy charbroiled burgers, biscuits and gravy, and controversial ads featuring scantily clad models. However, the chain has been losing its edge and its customers in recent years as consumers are looking for more quality and variety in their burgers. Hardee's has also faced stiff competition from other burger chains such as McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, and Five Guys. The chain has closed dozens of restaurants in the past few years, especially after one of its largest franchisees, Summit Restaurant Holdings, filed for bankruptcy and shut down 40 locations. The chain is now trying to revamp its menu and image, but it may be too late to save the brand. 9. Dave & Buster's. Dave & Buster's, known for its blend of food, drinks and arcade games, faced a challenging 2021. Experts at S&P Global Market Intelligence highlighted a 16% chance of the chain being unable to repay its loans. This financial strain led to reports of layoffs across 7 states, indicating deeper troubles beyond mere financial metrics. 10. Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese is a family entertainment chain known for its pizza, arcade games, and animatronic characters. The chain was once a popular and profitable brand, with more than 600 locations in the US and abroad. However, the chain has been facing a decline in traffic and sales for years, as consumers are opting for more sophisticated and safer options. Chuck E. Cheese has also faced legal and financial issues, such as the bankruptcy and the restructuring of its parent company, the lawsuit and the settlement with its franchisees, and the closure and the sale of its restaurants. The chain has also closed more than 100 restaurants since 2018, with more than 30 closures happening in 2023 alone. The chain is now trying to reinvent itself as a modern and digital brand. 11. Gordon Biersch Brewery Restaurant. Gordon Biersch, a fixture in the American brewing scene, closed several locations over the past year, signaling challenges in adapting to changing consumer preferences. However, the chain's rebranding efforts and focus on farm-to-table offerings reflect a commitment to staying relevant amidst industry shifts. 12. Golden Corral. Buffet-style service posed significant challenges for Golden Corral during the pandemic, leading to closures and financial struggles for franchisees. While some locations have reopened, the road to recovery remains slow and uncertain. 13. Kona Grill. Kona Grill, renowned for its diverse menu and global flavors, filed for bankruptcy, closing a staggering 19 locations. Despite early success in the dining world, the chain's ambitious expansion plans and financial strain ultimately led to its downfall. 14. Sparrow. Sparrow is a pizza chain known for its New York-style slices, strombolis, and pasta dishes. The chain was once everywhere in malls, airports, and train stations, with more than 1,000 locations in the US and abroad. However, the chain has suffered from declining traffic and sales for years, as consumers are avoiding malls and seeking better quality and variety in their pizza. Sbarro has also faced financial and operational difficulties, such as high rent, low margins, and poor service. The chain has also closed more than 500 restaurants since 2011, with more than 50 closures happening in 2023 alone. The chain is now trying to reposition itself as a fast casual and delivery brand, but whether that would be enough to turn around the business is yet to be seen. 15. Potbelly. Facing closures and financial strain, Potbelly sought to navigate challenges through restructuring efforts and financial assistance. Despite setbacks, the chain continues to pursue recovery amid lease agreement hurdles and public scrutiny over PPP loans. These closures underscore the harsh realities facing the fast food industry, from the devastating impact of the pandemic to ongoing operational challenges and shifting consumer dynamics. While some chains have managed to weather the storm through strategic initiatives and adaptive measures, others have succumbed to mounting pressures, forcing them to make the painful decision to shut down. The fast food industry is going through a tough time in 2024, as the pandemic, the recession, the competition, and the changing consumer preferences are forcing many chains to shut down their restaurants or even go out of business. Some of the most iconic and popular fast food brands are among the victims of this trend, as they are unable to adapt and innovate to the new market realities. While the closure of fast food chains reflects the harsh realities of the current economic and operational landscape, it also serves as a testament to the industry's resilience, adaptability, and capacity for transformation in the face of adversity. As consumers, stakeholders, and industry players, it's essential to acknowledge these shifts, support affected establishments where possible, and collectively navigate the path forward in this ever-evolving culinary landscape.